Hello folks, this is Yamil of Gunstock Reviews, and I'm here at beautiful Gunsight Academy with my friend Fred Mastison, which he is a professional trainer, firearms trainer, and we're here talking about the Remington 870 Tac14 firearm. And I stress the word firearm because it's not a shotgun, it is not a rifle, it is not a pistol, but a pump action firearm that happens to fire 12 gauge shotgun shells. Fred, what do you think about it?
Well, indeed, it is a quote-unquote firearm, obviously, and it's caused a little bit of confusion in the industry. For those of us who've been around, Jamil and stuff, we're used to anything like this being what's considered AOW or any other weapon and falls under the NFA registry. This is tongue-in-cheek been called a loophole gun because while it is a traditionally short barrel, it is not classified officially as a shotgun. It's considered a pump action firearm. And the things that denote that are the fact that there's no butt stock for this and there's no pistol stock to it. So it's got this bird head grip. Now, one thing I would encourage you to do is make sure you check your local laws. Some of them are pretty confusing. But yeah, this is indeed legal. There's no NFA requirements for this gun. And it's pretty nice little gun. It's smooth and easy to carry, easy to run.
Yeah, something that I was thinking, what would you use this for?
Well, in this configuration, this is what I consider a personal home defense gun.
Cool.
I'd also consider this a truck gun,
Mm-hmm.
or I think the official term is an oh crap gun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because it's nice and small and it's easy to keep in small spaces, so it's pretty easy to wield around the house. It does have some challenges, obviously, with a shotgun. You would like to have a butt stock to make it easier to run,
Yeah.
But in super close quarters, it'd be a pretty hefty, pretty effective tool. You'd be a great fighter.
Yeah, it's something that you keep next to your bed, or I don't know, you're watching TV next to your couch or something. The features in this firearm are pretty cool. It comes with an MOE Magpul forend. And it takes all the accessories that are made for Remington. For example, I installed a Mesa Tactical sight saddle that holds 6 extra rounds. And it's pretty easy to install. That's a video that I did installing it. And, you know, bead front sight. So, and this is something, Fred, that you do not put close to your face when you fire it.
No, I would discourage that.
Yeah, actually, my dentist, I love my dentist. Tim and Victoria, they're good friends, but if I fired this gun, I will be visiting you very quickly because I would lose 3, 4, 5 teeth.
Well, as with anything, there are techniques that you can use for a weapon like this. The specs in this gun is a 14-inch barrel. It's 26.4 inches, I believe, long overall, and it's not designed to be shot as you would a traditional rifle because it still has the standard 12-gauge recoil to it. Mm-hmm. And we're going to shoot this later on, and we'll demonstrate the actual technique that I would suggest personally on using this gun.
Yeah, we'll have you demonstrate that, and I'll fire it too, just to get a feel. And we're going to fire it back there at some targets from point of contact, will be basically butt against the threat, 3 yards, 5 yards, 7 yards, and 10 yards. You wouldn't think this be effective past 10 yards, do you?
Well, yeah, it would. That's one thing about shotguns is that it's got kind of a bad reputation because people believe it's a spray and pray type gun, when in fact, actually with buckshot, after you've completed professional training, you'd be surprised. You can execute headshots.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. You can execute headshots with buckshot.
Okay, awesome. And so Remington sent us a couple of different kinds of buckshot that they make. It's 9.32 caliber pellets.
Yep.
And so we will be shooting that and give you our, what we think about it. So let's go to the range here pretty soon and try it because I'm looking forward to firing this firearm.
Outstanding. Let's shoot it.
Okay, let's go shoot it.
All right, what we're looking for is a pattern on this gun. We're shooting buckshot, so I don't expect a lot of spread, but let's shoot it at 3 yards to begin with. See what she does. Get this nice center mass shot and stand by. Not too bad. Let's try it from 5 yards. Get a little bit more spread. Sure is pretty though.
And you still have them, all 9 shots there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a really good, this is a good place to really see what a pattern would be.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Now, honestly, if I could shoulder this thing, I would have gotten a better group. But down here, you're naturally gonna aim low. Pretty pleased. That's a fight stopper.
Oh yeah, that bad guy is out of the fight.
All right, let's try her at 7 yards now. See if I can get it set in here. Still a pretty damn good group. I lean back just a little bit more. Like I said, it's tough not to be able to point in, but I don't want to have this thing in my face either. Pretty pleased. Nice tight group. I think we should go all the way back to 10.
Yep, let's do it.
All right. All right, we are at 10 now. Kind of the outer reaches for this gun, not ballistically, but for the ability to aim effectively without destroying these folks' target. So let me try to line it up here and see what I can do. Yeah, I pushed it off the side a little bit. Let's go take a look and see. Jack, let's shoot that again. All right, that was a little high. That's all me. Once again, it's tough to aim with this. The nice thing about this is we don't stop shooting until the threat stops. Here we go. I aimed in the exact same spot. Let's see what we got. We're at the outer limits for this gun. Once again, not ballistically, but mechanically for our ability to get up and aim in it. If I could get this in my shoulder, the 870 is known. I mean, as a police gun, I've shot the gun at a long distance. But without being able to really get up on the gun, it's tough to aim. So these shots in the bicep and down here in the elbow, while they did indeed hit something, they're not going to be terminal. They may affect his attitude a little bit, but they're really not going to be a fight stopper by any stretch of imagination. So I think that probably, for me personally, 7 yards in, I'm pretty doggone solid with this. And honestly, with some practice and learning where I could set it, but having spent 45 minutes on the range with the gun, 7, maybe 10 yards, maybe inside of 10 yards. All right, Jamil, what do you think?
I think this firearm is going to be a really good performing firearm between 3 and 7 yards. I wouldn't go past 7 yards with it, but that's just me. With I've seen you fire it accurately, fairly accurately at 10 yards. But still, 7 yards was, you had all your shots here.
Yeah, like I said, honestly, if I had a light on it, or if I spent a little more time on it, we've been at it for a half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
If I had a little more time with it, I could probably tune that up. But if I had to pull that out of a bag and go to work right away, inside of 10 yards, it's a fight stopper.
It's definitely a fight stopper.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and it's a nice shooting gun. It'll be fun to shoot. Not something you want to do all day long.
Oh, absolutely not.
But it sure is a fun gun to shoot.
Yeah, I already have a bruised kidney and my liver's bruised, but everything, that's okay.
Yeah, great gun though. Very fun to shoot.
Absolutely. Well, Fred, that was fun, but it did pack a punch.
Well, any short barrel 12 gauge is going to be snappy, no doubt about it. It's not a recreational gun to shoot by any stretch of imagination. And just as a reminder to folks that the faster you shoot it, the more uncontrollable it's going to become. They make low recoil rounds for guns like this, and even low recoil rounds are going to be a little bit snappy. Mm-hmm. Understand that this is not, well, it is truly, I mean, you can go out recreationally shoot it. This is not something you're going to shoot all day long.
No, this is something that you practice with and then load it for home defense and, just keep it there and not shoot it too much.
Yeah, obviously not a gun for everybody. There's no such thing as a gun for everybody.
No.
But if you're interested in a short barrel pump gun, this would be a good one to consider.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Thanks, Fred. Thanks for coming over and helping me with it, and we'll see each other again.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.